Portions of this episode of Habitat Academy were recorded during local adherence of the coronavirus guidelines and while Lake County students were on an extended break from school.
This is what happens when Construction Academy students from Leesburg High School come together with Habitat for Humanity of Lake and Sumter County, construction professionals, and the city of Leesburg for one extraordinary hands-on experience, together building a dream home for one well-deserving family. This is Habitat Academy. With the dry-in celebration behind them, the Leesburg High Construction Academy students, volunteers, and professionals have been hard at work, moving the home closer to completion. Host Don Magruder speaks with Jimmy Adams, Division Manager of Electric Services Incorporated, about his role and what ESI has brought to this project.
Well, Don, my participation on the job was to coordinate the materials, the suppliers, the people, the manpower, to come in and rough in the electrical wiring, prepare for what we're fixing to do now, which is the trim out.
One of the challenges you had here with the Habitat Academy is that codes do not allow students to actually perform electrical work, but they can observe, I understand.
Yeah, so they can't actually perform any of the wiring, the terminations, or anything of that nature, but what they can do is they can put the trim plates on, they can install lamps inside the fixtures, those kind of things, the things that an average homeowner would be able to do.
Tell us about this panel we have here, Jimmy.
Yeah, this is a 150 amp main panel. It's just a single phase panel like you'd see on any normal home. And the utility provider, City of Leesburg, will actually be bringing the underground utility in whenever we call and tell them we're ready.
This is the main power source, but there's an interior power panel. Tell us about how that interior power panel is set up.
It's going to be loaded with breakers, arc fault circuit interrupters actually. They're going to protect the occupants from, in the event that a cord gets frayed or something, it doesn't start arcing and cause a fire.
I understand you actually added a few upgrades to the home, didn't you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we did. We actually used a couple of special boxes inside for ceiling fans to make sure at the peak, because of the architectural design, that fixture sits center of the space, as well as increase the size of some of the wire.
How important is it for ESI to work on this project?
It's extremely important. Not only do we have the opportunity to give back, but we're helping the students. We're kind of building the future leaders for the area.
COVID-19 guidelines caused disruptions in many industries, but the volunteers and construction professionals at the home on North 12th Street in downtown Leesburg continued to push through to ensure that the home is completed by the confirmed date. The cabinets have arrived, and room and closet doors are installed. The interior is starting to take shape.
These are not inexpensive cabinets. These are high quality cabinets. Let's discuss some of the features on these cabinets.
We want to put a cabinet in that's durable, that's going to last, so that's why we went with the all wood construction.
Barry, how's it been to teach Altereque to be a cabinet installer?
It's been awesome. It's good to have a young man out here over spring break. He's here on his own time.
Tell us about some of the skill sets you're teaching Altereque as he's installing these cabinets.
We want to make sure that the cabinet is level along the wall, and then once that is leveled, we put these screws in to anchor it into the framing. Then we take and make sure that this is leveled across this way. This is a one-piece countertop, so it's an actual L. So making sure that it's level both directions. When we lay this countertop in, it should sit totally flat.
Don and Barry continue to talk about the progress as they move into the master bedroom to discuss the interior doors used throughout the home.
Now the door is manufactured by Masonite, one of the leading providers of interior doors in America. This is a 6-panel door with textured trim, wood grain trim, and the frame and the casing that was hung at the RoMac Building Supply door shop.
This door is what they call a split jamb door. So the first thing that we do is you normally start with the hinge side of the door.
Right.
Making sure that it is plumb. The most important part to me is when you close this door, that this side of the door rests evenly the whole way along this strike. So when I close this door, it's going to seat perfect against this.
One thing I found out right now, You know how to install doors, and I think you've just taught every kid at Habitat Academy how to install doors. Great job. The interior doors and trim look fantastic.
Thank you.
During their spring break, many of the students still showed up at the job site to get their hands dirty, but only one brought his mother, knowing, in a crazy twist of fate, she had been to this address before.
It was a wonderful feeling when I heard that he was over here at 107 North 12th Street. It was unbelievable. I thought, what a nice thing that Habitat for Humanity is doing for the community. And it was very exciting that I had lived here before and that my son was working here. It was like ironic, you know, really. He loves the construction part of everything. I think he's going towards the painting now. And I used to be a painter myself. We lived here starting of 1995, and we were here for 8 years. My husband had ran a reality check. We had rented out rooms for alcoholics. We did some recovery for them. It wasn't a program, it was just where they have meetings at, and so where recovering alcoholics could go. My daughter is coming here to do a cleaning after they're done. She has Way Too Bright Cleaning Company, and I also work with her also. That kind of makes it exciting too.
When we return, we take you to Leesburg High School, where we speak with Brian Russ, the Leesburg Construction Academy teacher, about his not one, not two, but 3 near-death experiences that led to his job at the school. And Amanda Kelly stops by the job site, where she gives the Dream Team tips on painting the interior of the home.
Now what we want to look for is what we call boogers, and I know that's a funny word.
There's still so much more to be done. Stay tuned. You're watching Habitat Academy.